Froggy.
Little Froggy right there. And his friend the rubber ducky.
Oh, they're like best friends. Want to go on an adventure?
Teachers on the trail. Teachers on the trail. They're hiking without fail. They're teachers on the trail. Ooh, teachers on the trail.
Back on the trail after a day down in Packwood. So we started back at White Pass. We enjoyed our time at the Packwood Inn, which was conveniently located next to the grocery store and 2 restaurants and a coffee shop. And they graciously gave us a ride back up to the trail, so that was awesome. So now we're headed, I can't ever pronounce the name of that pass.
Snoqualmie?
Yeah. We're headed there. What a drizzly day.
Under the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk. So, here's the situation. Agate is stuck between these 2 trees. We had to take a little detour to get over this river here, and she tried to go between the trees and it didn't work. You can't go through sideways.
Raining.
Yes, it is raining. It's been raining all day. Not hard, but consistently. So we did just under 20 miles and found a site, and now we're doing a crossword puzzle. And pretty soon we'll eat dinner, and I don't know what we'll do. We'll probably be here for a few hours before we can try to go to sleep though. But that's fine. We're in good shape. And the terrain for the next day or 2 looks pretty easy, so as long as the trail bed's good, we should be in good shape. Okay, so we made some mashed potatoes for dinner, but I guess we didn't let the water get quite hot enough before we put the potatoes in. So it's like lukewarm at best. Kid is not impressed.
This is not satisfying.
It's not satisfying. I mean, it tastes good. It's just not warm, which is what we hoped for. And we tried to put it back on to heat it up, but that didn't work because once the potatoes were in, it was just like bubbling and popping everywhere. So we're just going to finish this room temperature mashed potatoes. And then I don't know what we're going to do after that.
Look at this view. It's so beautiful. We almost need a foghorn. Mine was going to be like... I thought you were hiding. We're just gonna keep. Okay. Oh. Through the clouds you can see Mount Rainier. All right, home sweet home for tonight.
So we found a crashed airplane here just off the trail. So it looks like the fuselage is gone, but I'm not sure how old it is. I'm not that familiar with airplanes.
It's hard to capture how beautiful these lupins are, but they are pretty magnificent. They're much bluer, I think, in person than on video. And they're everywhere.
This looks like sand dunes. We have officially hiked 200 miles.
Woohoo! Woo! And I would walk 200 miles just to walk 300 more to the Canadian border. In my head that sounded much better. Oh well. You can see a little bit more of Mount Rainier today, but it's further away.
Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down a boogie and play that funky music till you die.
Wow! Whoa. Well, hello. Taking a break, need a break from hiking on the PCT.
All right, so it's July 4th, America's birthday, Independence Day. So we've put together the most patriotic meal that we have. So we have red, white, and blue M&Ms. in honor of our country. And we have Cheetos in honor of our president. So it's very, very patriotic. You can't get any more patriotic than that.
Right. Sometimes when you're hiking, you get really good ideas, and Helium has a really good one.
So the idea is a puppy marathon. So every mile there'd be a different station with a different breed of puppies, and you would play with the puppies, and then you would have to go run a mile. So there'd be like 22 different breeds of puppies, and it's a puppy marathon. I think it'd be very popular, way better than the dumb princess marathons.
That's not true. I like princesses. Anybody need some shoes? Fortunately, there's no zip line, nor gondola on these power lines. Hello, Pika. Waiting for the sun?
So we're less than a mile from Snoqualmie Pass. We met a really awesome group of people yesterday that we hiked with and that we stayed with last night. There was K-Pup, who lives here in Washington, and she's trying to do a through. And then there was also another group of teachers named Lunar and Solar, and they've taken like 6 years off to try and do a bunch of adventures. Like they're completing the entire Triple Crown, including the Continental Divide, and they're doing all sorts of travel in Asia and everything. And they also have a YouTube channel. It's called Teachers on Hiatus, so check that out if you get a chance. So we're just trying to get down to Snoqualmie so that we can take a little bit of a break in Seattle, and we're hoping to catch back up with that crew later on. So here's a clip of Solar talking about an elk that she heard in the woods.
I was like, so I don't know what to do for you. We're 10, 20 miles from a road either way. What am I going to take you to a vet? No, I can't do anything for you. So I started making what I think were elk noises to get Mama to come home.
What did that sound like?
Is this on video?